All right, so I hope you enjoyed what was shared on that and take that with you as well. I had promised that we were going to collect some of the cards that we had left out around the room. If you had any kind of questions random, and my team has collected those. They shared a couple with me. So, yeah. All right, I enjoyed this one. And get this a lot. Right, we had talked about personal communication. We've talked a lot about communication at work as a team lead, et cetera. Here's one. I hear this a lot from folks. It says, I get nervous before I present at work. How do I get rid of the nerves? Don't. I don't think you should get rid of the nerves, and let me tell you why. I think that nerves are usually a matter of perception. If you're nervous to give a presentation, first, why? Are you not prepared? Do you not know the content? Do you not know the stats? Do you not know what the boss wants that you have to present to? If it's a lack of preparation, then the easier answer is then get to going on the presentation and preparation and the work that you need there. But often when someone puts this down, they get nervous before. Often it's that sense of butterflies in our body. And I have a story. This goes back many years for me. It was early in my radio days. I was nervous, opening the microphone, talking, doing the reporting, et cetera. And I had a gentleman who was the production director for the radio station. That's the big voice of the radio station. And had been doing it at that time for like 30 years. So I'm like, I'm going to go talk to Mike. Little sidebar, Mike held me when I was a baby. He had been a friend of my dad's, engineers in the business. I had known him, hadn't seen him for many, many, many years. All of a sudden, I'm working at a radio station that he is at. I go in, I say, Mike, nerves. Obviously, you don't have them after 30 years. What do I do? And he's all, I don't have nerves. I have nerves every day, kid. I'm like, you're pulling my leg. You don't have any nerves. And he's all, I do. If I didn't have the nerves, I wouldn't be alive. If I'm not alive, I'm dead. I'm not here. I'm not doing my job. And I'm just kind of looking at him, and I do not believe him. I don't believe that he's nervous. He's a professional. This is what he does. And he's all, I'm serious, kid. Every time before I turn on the microphone, butterflies. The day they're not there, I will hang up my headset. I'll get out of the radio business. That's not something that I ever want to lose. I want to have those butterflies. I'm like, well, if you have those butterflies, then how do you deal with that? And he said, I just look at it as excitement. I'm excited to do my job. I'm excited to turn on that microphone and start talking to the world. I'm excited to create that next little bumper or jingle that we all hear on radio stations. So his perception was not one of, what if I fail giving, we were asking a presentation, but it was excitement to be able to give the presentation. And over the years, I've thought about that idea of the butterflies. And I think many of us have felt that in the past. What was given to me as a visualization with Mike talking to me was that imagine they're in there and they're fluttering around, right? It's probably a little dark, probably a little cramped inside, fluttering around. If you keep those butterflies in you, if you keep your mouth closed, they're probably going to start fluttering a whole lot more nervous energy. They're going to be bothering you. But if you just open your mouth and start talking and start letting those butterflies out, carrying your words, filling the room, taking that presentation to the ears of your audience, now they're released, and now you've been released as well. So I hope that visualization might help you if you're struggling with that idea there of being kind of nervous before presentations. I think we have time for one or two more of these.